Why do souls reincarnate? Why must we return again and again to the world of joy and sorrow, light and darkness? Dear friend, have you ever wondered why, even after years of searching, praying, or meditating, you still feel disconnected from your true self? Why the divine presence within seems distant, hidden, unreachable? Today we explore what Sai Baba called the real yoga, not a posture, not a technique, but the profound union between the individual being and the supreme consciousness that lives within every one of us. Stay with me until the end, because this truth has the power to transform your life. Sai Baba often said, "God is not outside you. He is the very core of your being." The ancient teachings tell us that the Supreme does not live in the sky, nor in temples made of stone. The Supreme dwells in you as the deepest layer of your consciousness. It is the eternal witness, silent, pure, untouched by the noise of the world. But here is the problem. Although the Supreme is within, we remain unaware of it. Why? Because our attention is constantly dragged outward, toward what pleases us, what annoys us, what we desire, what we fear. We chase shadows and forget the sun inside. This forgetfulness is not accidental. It comes from identification with the small self, the ego, the personality, the habits, the likes and dislikes accumulated over a lifetime. And so the text says, "We are unaware of the presence of the self because our attention is diverted by objects that attract or repel us." This is why Baba insisted that true yoga begins with purification, not of the body, but of desire. When our mind is enslaved by cravings, anger, jealousy, and small ambitions, the higher self appears distant. And when the lower self dominates, the higher self even seems like an enemy, because its light reveals the emptiness of our daily illusions. Sai Baba expressed this in simple words. Your desires are the clouds. The self is the sun. Remove the clouds, and the sun was always there. But here is the beautiful truth the text reveals. The universal self and the individual self are not enemies by nature. They are not two forces at war. They only appear divided when the lower self refuses to surrender. The Supreme can become your greatest enemy or your greatest friend, and you decide which. This is the meaning of the ancient teaching. The self is the friend of the one who has conquered the self. But for the one who has not, the self becomes an enemy. What does this mean in practical terms? If you discipline your impulses, if you rise above petty desires, if you refuse to act from selfishness, if you choose honesty, purity, compassion, then the higher self becomes your guide, your teacher, your protector. But if you remain a slave to impulses, if you allow anger, greed, pride, or fear to rule your life, then the higher self, the divine voice within, feels like an obstacle, like a threat, like an uncomfortable mirror. Baba often said, "You can rise or you can fall. The choice is yours. Liberation or bondage is in your own hands." Your future is not written by fate. It is written by your inner discipline. So how do we practice the true yoga? Not by escaping the world, but by transforming our relationship with it. Withdraw your attention from what distracts you. Restrain the impulses that pull you downward. Practice truth in speech, purity in intention, compassion in action. Meditate not to escape reality, but to awaken the reality within. The real yoga is the path where the small self becomes transparent, and the Supreme Self shines effortlessly through it. This is the yoga Sai Baba taught, the yoga of self-mastery, inner conquest, and divine remembrance. If this message spoke to your heart, dear friend, remember to like the video, subscribe, and comment Om Sai Ram so this wisdom can reach more seekers around the world. Om Sai Ram.